Let me ask you a question, boys. Have you ever felt like a ghost around women, even when you're right in front of them? No, it's not always about being the most ripped or the richest guy. Often, it's the silent, unintended behaviors that shout, "I lack confidence." Here's 5 powerful ways to avoid looking weak around women. 1. Never seek validation. Genuine strength comes from within, not from the number of nods you get from people. When you're constantly looking for external validation, like fishing for compliments, it subtly communicates neediness. For instance, say you got a new car. It's cool and you know it. But the moment you turn to her, hoping for an impressed reaction, you're seeking her approval. Instead, feel the pride inside and let her notice it on her own. Let the car and your pride in it speak for itself. 2. Avoid over-explaining. Being defensive or justifying every decision screams insecurity. It's as if you're constantly fearing judgment or mistakes. Take this scenario. She questions why you picked a specific restaurant. If you launch into an overly detailed justification, it suggests that you're insecure about your choices. Instead, be concise and confident. "I've heard good reviews," or "I like their menu" is enough. Remember, your decisions don't always need validation. 3. Say no when needed. It might sound counterintuitive, but always being agreeable can be a turn-off. It can come off as if you don't have a backbone. Women respect men with opinions and boundaries. For instance, if she proposes a sudden change in plans, it's okay to hold your ground. Politely but firmly sticking to your original plan, like, "I've made reservations already, let's stick to that for tonight," shows you can take charge and that you value both your time and hers. 4. Listen more than you speak. The incessant need to dominate a conversation or be the loudest often masks insecurity. True strength is in observation and genuine engagement. If she's sharing an experience, avoid the urge to one-up her with a tale of your own. Instead, immerse yourself in her story. Respond with interest, asking her to elaborate on parts of her story. This not only shows you value her words, but also that you're secure enough not to constantly steer attention towards yourself. 5. Never flaunt, just be. Constant bragging is a clear sign of insecurity. Instead of shouting about your achievements, let them subtly shine through in your demeanor and stories. For instance, discussing vacations doesn't mean listing all the exotic locations you've been to. Maybe mention a unique experience like, "When I was in Spain, I learned this interesting local dance." It lets her know about your travels without blatant bragging. Understanding these behaviors and adjusting them is the key. Instead of screaming for attention, let your genuine confidence do the talking. Remember, it's often the silent cues that are the loudest. And with that said, thanks for watching.